Hello, I'm Philip Renee, and I'm going to be presenting my Capstone Swapbot. So my goal here was to present sorting algorithms in a fun and engaging way, and I wanted to also create a challenging and competitive game that people could play even if you're not a computer science major, if you just wanted to play a game. So previous work that inspired me to do this is that there's many apps such as 24/8 and Duolingo which use real skills such as mathematics or foreign languages as gameplay skills, and these apps are popular and they engage their users. Okay, so the project is an Android app. It's a game where you play as a robot working in a warehouse and you have to sort packages using a specified algorithm given a time limit. The high scores are saved on a database and shared between users, and there's a tutorial mode which gives some background on the story and introduces new users to the mechanics of the app. So this is what the design looks like. It's a simplistic design that's purple with yellow-orange accents, and there's orange arrows to indicate when you selected an item. There's sound effects for button presses, item selection, item description, problem, success, problem, failure, and game over. And there's a timer at the top of the screen which will represent the time left to solve a problem until game over, which is right here. Okay, now to talk about the difficulty progression in the app. Initially, the user has 3 seconds for each click necessary for the correct solution, but when the user has amassed between 2,000 and 4,000 points, the user will have 2.5 seconds per click instead of 3. And then when the user has 4,000, 6,000, it's 2, 6,000, 8,000, it's 1.5, and over 8,000 points, you only have 1 second. And you lose 10% of score every time you get an incorrect solution, which is more detrimental when you have higher scores, but less detrimental when you're on lower scores. That's why I decided on that number. So the app awards 100 points for a correct solution, but it also awards 10 bonus points for every second remaining after the solution is attained. So this window will shrink, so then the amount of bonus points that you can earn becomes much more restrictive, and it requires a very high skill player to earn more than 100 points per solution on the higher skill levels. Okay, now for a demonstration. Okay, so here's the app. Let's start out with sign in. Okay, so now it's successfully logged us in. And if we click on View High Scores, we'll see that we have our score here, and we have the global high scores here. And we can click this button here to sign out. And on the sign-in page, you could also register a new user here. That when I view it as a different user, it has different data here. Okay, so now let's try the tutorial. You'll click this button to start the tutorial, and you'll see the graphic of TutorBot talking to you. And you'll have to click next to progress through this dialog. Okay, once you get to a section of the tutorial that requires actual gameplay, then the next button will disappear and you'll have to do the action that TutorBot tells you to do to progress. Okay. Okay, so now we have to implement selection sort. So we'll just follow his instructions here. Okay, now we have to do bubble sort. And finally, we have to do norm sort. Okay, now that we've showed him that we know how to do each of the steps, he'll say that we're fully equipped, and then the tutorial will end. Okay, so you'll see we're signed in as the Phil 9000 here with a score of 1440. So let's try and beat that score. So you see I made a mistake, so now I'm just going for the timer to run out, and you can see there's a toast here that I got a new score saved. And if I go to main menu and view high scores, you'll see that the high score is updated. Okay, now for the concluding statements. I would say a much better approach would be gesture control based UI, but I couldn't get that implemented. And also, I would love to, if I had more time to work on the project, I would love to polish the UI a lot more. I would love the ability to select large groups of items for algorithms like merge sort. And I would also love to make a sequel that would be based on encryption algorithms. So that's my capstone presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're staying healthy and I hope you're staying safe during these chaotic times. Signing off.